Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna look at the 2019 re-release of Genesis' live album Seconds Out. Let's go. Hi, how are you doing? Today we're gonna look at some classic prog. We're talking about Genesis, the band that started with Peter Gabriel at the front in the early 70s, creating a lot of some consecutive prog classics with Foxtrot singing England by a Pound, Lamb Lies on Broadway. And at this point in their career in 1977, it was after Peter Gabriel left and Phil Collins became the lead singer, and it's the last album they released before Steve Hackett, the guitarist, left. This is a very good live album. Actually, if you never heard Genesis, this is a pretty good place to start from. So what we have now, the album was released in 1977, and this thing was released in 2019. It says here that it's the first released on vinyl in North America since 1977. This is how it looks like. They had a nice lighting. They were pioneers in the lighting in the shows. They created a real spectacle, as people say. Okay, so this was released by Reissue and Atlantic. I think Reissue is the same one that releases Rush. This says that it's a half-speed mastering that happened in Abbey Road Studios. So on paper, it sounds great. We've got the front cover here. It's a classic album cover by now. And on the back cover, you've got all of this and the list of songs that you have here. It's pretty incredible. You've got songs from Trick of a Tail like Skunk and Robbery of Southern Battery, Dance on a Volcano, and you've got classic stuff like Firth of Fifth and the Musical Box, which is one of my favorite. I think it may be just the closing section of this. You've got side 3 is the complete Supper's Ready, which is pretty amazing. You got Cinema Show, which is also very good, and you've got Los Endos, which I really enjoy. They continued doing it on concerts later on. So this is a double gatefold. I think they really tried to replicate the original. This. You got a lot of nice photos here. You got Chester on the drums, you got Phil Collins here. You even got some Bill Bruford here, which played with them for half a year or so. Oh, that's a nice photo. What do we have here? Let's look at the first one. Yeah, we've got some photos from the gig, from the preparation to the show, and the record sleeve. Got some credits here. Of course, that it's it's the list of the roadies and everyone. Inside this, there's like another record sleeve, so it's protected inside like another paper sleeve. And the album itself, it's like 180 grams. This is how it looks. I think it's too reflective. I'm gonna look at the other one, and then we're gonna play some of it. And the second one, yeah, you've got the whole crew. Some more people acknowledged for the hard work for the band, and you've got a shot from the back with the name of the tracks. You've got all the people playing in the band. Tony Banks on keyboards, of course, Rutherford on bass and some 12-string guitar. Steve Hackett obviously on lead guitar, Phil Collins on drums occasionally and on vocals, and you've got Chester Thompson on most of the songs, I think, and Bill Bruford on some of them. This one pretty much looks like the first one. There's a saying that opinions are like assholes, that everybody has one, and when talking about Genesis, it's clear that this is it. You got people ready to die on a hill for saying that only the Peter Gabriel albums are anything and the rest is shit, and people stopping at other points in the discography, like A Trick of a Tale, or this album Seconds Out, and maybe Duke. To each their own. I think that the era after Peter Gabriel left and before Steve Hackett left, those two albums, A Trick of a Tale, which is amazing, and Wind and Wuthering, and this live album, I think they were at their height of their power, of their greatness. I don't know how to say, but yeah, even Phil Collins singing some of those Peter Gabriel songs, it's so good. And for me, this is maybe the classic, even though it's not considered a classic. So I highly recommend listening to it. So let's hear this.